Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, counting the hours until morning? Maybe you've tried everything: warm milk, a hot bath, even counting sheep, but nothing seems to work. You're not alone. So many of us, especially as we get older, struggle with sleepless nights, and let's be honest, when you don't sleep well, it doesn't just affect your energy the next day, it can impact your mood, your memory, and even your overall health. But here's the good news. There are natural, simple ways to improve your sleep, and it all starts with what's on your plate. Yes, food. What you eat can have a profound effect on how well you sleep. And today we're going to talk about 5 foods that doctors recommend to naturally eliminate insomnia and improve sleep quality, especially for seniors. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Can a few changes to my diet really make that much of a difference? The answer is yes. Small, consistent changes can lead to big results over time. And the best part? These foods are delicious, easy to incorporate into your daily routine, and packed with nutrients that benefit your overall health. So, let's dive in and explore the first 2 foods that can help you sleep better and wake up feeling refreshed. Food 1. Tart cherries. Let's start with something sweet and tangy: tart cherries. You might have heard of them as a remedy for joint pain, but did you know they're also a natural sleep aid? Tart cherries are one of the few food sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. When you eat tart cherries or drink tart cherry juice, you're giving your body a little boost of melatonin, which can help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. But that's not all. Tart cherries are also rich in antioxidants, which help reduce inflammation in the body. And since inflammation can sometimes interfere with sleep, this is a double win. Now, you might be wondering, how do I add tart cherries to my diet? It's easier than you think. You can find tart cherry juice at most grocery stores. Just make sure it's 100% pure juice without added sugars. A small glass about an hour before bed can work wonders. If you prefer something more solid, dried tart cherries are a great option. Sprinkle them on your oatmeal or yogurt in the morning, or enjoy a handful as an evening snack. Food 2. Almonds. Next up, let's talk about almonds. These little nuts are a powerhouse of nutrients, and they're especially good for promoting better sleep. Almonds are rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a key role in relaxing your muscles and calming your nervous system. When your body is relaxed, it's much easier to drift off into a peaceful sleep. Magnesium also helps regulate melatonin production, so it works hand in hand with the melatonin from tart cherries to improve your sleep quality. Plus, almonds are a great source of healthy fats and protein, which can help stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the night. This means you're less likely to wake up feeling hungry or restless. So, how can you incorporate almonds into your evening routine? A small handful, about a quarter cup, is all you need. You can eat them as they are, or try adding them to a light snack. For example, slice up a few almonds and sprinkle them on top of a banana or a small bowl of cottage cheese. It's a simple, satisfying way to prepare your body for a good night's rest. Now that we've covered tart cherries and almonds, you're already on your way to better sleep. But we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll explore 2 more foods that can help you say goodbye to sleepless nights and hello to restful, rejuvenating sleep. So, grab a notebook, jot down these ideas, and get ready to transform your sleep, one bite at a time. Trust me, your body and your mind will thank you. Now that we've talked about tart cherries and almonds, let's keep the momentum going and explore 2 more foods that can help you sleep better. These next 2 might surprise you a little, but trust me, they're just as effective and just as easy to add to your daily routine. Food 3. Kiwi. Yes, you heard that right. Kiwi, this fuzzy little fruit, isn't just a tropical treat. It's also a sleep superstar. Studies have shown that eating kiwi before bed can help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and even improve the quality of your sleep. But how does it work? Kiwi is packed with serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate your sleep cycle. Serotonin is like your body's natural feel-good chemical, and it plays a key role in helping you relax and unwind. Plus, kiwi is rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, which can help reduce inflammation and support your immune system, both of which are important for overall health, especially as we age. Now, you might be wondering, how much kiwi should I eat, and when? The answer is simple. 1 or 2 kiwis about an hour before bed is all you need. You can eat them as they are, or slice them up and add them to a small bowl of yogurt or cottage cheese. It's a light, refreshing snack that won't weigh you down, but will help you drift off into a peaceful sleep. Food hash 4. Oats. Next up, let's talk about oats. You probably think of oats as a breakfast food, and you're not wrong, they're a fantastic way to start your day. But did you know they can also help you sleep better at night? Oats are a natural source of melatonin, just like tart cherries. But they also contain complex carbohydrates, which can help your body produce serotonin. When you eat a small serving of oats in the evening, it helps stabilize your blood sugar levels and promotes a sense of calm, making it easier to fall asleep. Now, I'm not suggesting you sit down to a big bowl of oatmeal right before bed, that might be a little too heavy. Instead, try a smaller portion, like a half cup of cooked oats, or even an oat-based snack. For example, you could make a simple oatmeal cookie using oats, a little honey, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's a comforting, wholesome treat that can help you wind down at the end of the day. So, there you have it. Kiwi and oats, 2 more foods that can help you sleep better naturally. But, we're not done yet. In the next part, we'll explore the 5th and final food on our list, along with some additional tips to help you get the most out of these sleep-boosting foods. We've covered 4 fantastic foods so far: tart cherries, almonds, kiwi, and oats. And now it's time to reveal the 5th and final food that can help you naturally eliminate insomnia and improve your sleep quality. This one might just become your new favorite bedtime snack. Food hash 5, warm milk with a dash of honey. Now, I know what you're thinking, warm milk? Isn't that just an old wives' tale? Well, it turns out there's some real science behind this classic remedy. Warm milk contains tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin, the hormones that regulate sleep. And when you add a little honey, it's not just for sweetness. Honey helps your brain use that tryptophan more effectively, making it easier for you to relax and drift off. But there's more to it than just the chemistry. There's something deeply comforting about a warm drink before bed. It's like a little ritual that signals to your body and mind that it's time to wind down. Whether you're sitting in your favorite chair or curled up in bed, a cup of warm milk with honey can be the perfect way to end your day. Here's how to make it. Heat a cup of milk, dairy or plant-based, like almond or oat milk, until it's warm but not boiling. Stir in a teaspoon of honey, and if you like, add a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg for extra flavor. Sip it slowly, and let the warmth soothe you as you prepare for a restful night's sleep. Now that we've explored all 5 foods, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned. Each of these foods, tart cherries, almonds, kiwi, oats, and warm milk with honey, works in its own unique way to help you sleep better. Whether it's through boosting melatonin, promoting relaxation, or stabilizing your blood sugar, these foods are natural, delicious, and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. But here's the thing: while these foods can make a big difference, they're just one piece of the puzzle. Good sleep hygiene is about creating a holistic routine that supports your body's natural rhythms. That means setting a consistent bedtime, creating a calming environment in your bedroom, and avoiding stimulants like caffeine or screens too close to bedtime. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Maybe you start by adding a handful of almonds to your evening snack, or sipping a cup of warm milk before bed. Small, consistent changes can lead to big improvements over time. Now that we've covered the 5 foods that can help you sleep better, let's take a moment to dive a little deeper, because while these foods are incredibly helpful, there's so much more to explore when it comes to improving your sleep quality, especially as we age. You see, sleep isn't just about what you eat. It's about how you live. It's about the little habits and routines that shape your day and ultimately your night. So, let's talk about some additional strategies that can work hand in hand with these sleep-boosting foods to help you get the rest you deserve. The power of a bedtime routine. One of the most effective ways to improve your sleep is to create a consistent bedtime routine. Think of it as a way to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as brushing your teeth, washing your face, and slipping into your favorite pajamas. But here's where it gets interesting. You can incorporate some of the foods we've talked about into this routine. For example, after you've finished your evening skincare, why not enjoy a small bowl of oats with a drizzle of honey or a handful of almonds? Or maybe you'd prefer a cup of warm milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon. The key is to make it a ritual, a comforting, predictable part of your evening that helps you relax and prepare for sleep. The role of light and darkness. Another factor that plays a huge role in your sleep quality is light. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to changes in light, which can affect our circadian rhythms, the internal clock that tells us when to wake up and when to sleep. During the day, try to get plenty of natural light, especially in the morning. Open your curtains, take a walk outside, or sit by a sunny window. This helps your body produce serotonin, which not only boosts your mood but also sets the stage for melatonin production later in the day. Then, as evening approaches, start to dim the lights in your home. Avoid bright screens like your phone, tablet, or TV for at least an hour before bed. If you need to use a device, consider using a blue light filter or wearing blue light blocking glasses. These small adjustments can make a big difference in helping your body transition into sleep mode. The importance of movement. Let's not forget about movement. Gentle exercise during the day can do wonders for your sleep at night. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. A leisurely walk, some light stretching, or even a few minutes of yoga can help reduce stress and tension in your body, making it easier to relax when it's time for bed. If you're not already active, start small. Even just 10 minutes of movement a day can make a difference. And if you're looking for a way to wind down in the evening, try some gentle stretches or deep breathing exercises. These can help calm your mind and prepare your body for sleep. Hydration and timing. Finally, let's talk about hydration. Staying hydrated is important for overall health, but timing is key when it comes to sleep. Try to drink most of your fluids earlier in the day and taper off as the evening approaches. This can help you avoid those middle-of-the-night trips to the bathroom that can disrupt your sleep. If you enjoy a warm drink before bed, like the warm milk with honey we talked about earlier, that's perfectly fine. Just keep the portion small so it doesn't interfere with your rest. So, there you have it, some additional strategies to help you get the most out of the sleep-boosting foods we've discussed. By combining these habits with the right foods, you're setting yourself up for better sleep and brighter mornings. We've come a long way in this conversation about sleep, haven't we? From exploring 5 powerful foods that can help you sleep better to diving into additional strategies like bedtime routines, light exposure, gentle movement, and hydration. We've covered a lot of ground, but before we wrap things up, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned and how you can put it all into practice. Small changes, big results. The key takeaway here is that improving your sleep doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. Instead, it's about small, consistent steps that add up over time. Maybe you start by adding a handful of almonds to your evening snack or sipping a cup of warm milk with honey before bed. Perhaps you dim the lights an hour earlier, or take a short walk during the day. Whatever you choose, remember that every little bit helps. And the best part? These changes don't just improve your sleep, they enhance your overall health and well-being. Better sleep means more energy, a brighter mood, and a sharper mind. It's a gift you give yourself, and it's never too late to start. Your sleep, your way. One of the things I love most about these tips is how customizable they are. You don't have to follow them exactly as I've described. Instead, think of them as a starting point, a toolkit you can adapt to fit your lifestyle and preferences. For example, if you're not a fan of Tart Cherries, maybe you'd prefer Kiwi or Oats. If warm milk isn't your thing, try a calming herbal tea instead. The goal is to find what works for you and make it a part of your routine. And don't be afraid to experiment. If something doesn't work right away, that's okay. Sleep is deeply personal, and it might take a little trial and error to find the perfect combination of foods, habits, and routines that help you sleep your best. A community of support. One of the most powerful things about this journey is that you're not alone. So many people just like you are looking for ways to sleep better and feel their best. And that's why I'd love to hear from you. What's your experience with sleep as you've gotten older? Have you tried any of the foods or strategies we've talked about in this video? What's worked for you and what hasn't? Share your thoughts, tips, and questions in the comments below. Let's create a space where we can learn from each other and support one another on this journey to better sleep. Your next steps. If you've found this video helpful, I encourage you to take the next step. Start small, pick one food or habit to try tonight. Maybe it's a handful of almonds, a cup of warm milk, or a few minutes of gentle stretching. Whatever it is, commit to it for a week and see how you feel. And if you're ready for more tips on living a healthier, happier life after 60, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm here to support you every step of the way, with practical advice, relatable stories, and a whole lot of encouragement. A final word before we say goodbye. I want to leave you with this: better sleep is within your reach. It's not about perfection or doing everything right. It's about progress, one small step at a time. And every step you take, whether it's choosing a sleep-boosting food, creating a calming bedtime routine, or simply taking a moment to breathe, is a step toward a healthier, happier you. So here's to restful nights, energized mornings, and living your best life at any age. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, you've got this. Until next time, sweet dreams.